Your website is stunning. It's got a modern layout, beautiful photos, clean design. But here's the real question. Is it actually booking you clients? Because if not, it's not just a design issue, it's a missed opportunity. In this video, we're tackling a common trap for law firms. Having websites that look amazing but don't perform. We'll show you exactly why your site might not be converting and what to do about it. If you're spending money on traffic or just hoping referrals convert all on their own, then this one's for you, so stick around. Attorneys often fall in love with a visually polished site. Great hero images, elegant fonts, high-end branding. They do that without realizing the site's not built to convert. A pretty site that doesn't convert is like having a luxury car with no engine. It might impress, but it won't take you anywhere. Every day it sits idle. You're losing potential clients to competitors with less impressive but more effective websites. Just think about it. Someone lands on your homepage, she sees a stock photo of a courthouse and a vague, "We fight for you" headline. What are they supposed to do next? Do they even know what kind of law you practice? Are they clear on how to get help? And do they know what the first step is? Design should serve function. If your headlines aren't clear, your CTAs, which is calls to action, aren't visible, or your contact flow isn't frictionless, you're just bleeding leads. Good design is invisible. It guides, directs, and nudges people to take action. We're not saying design doesn't matter. It absolutely does. But performance-first design is about user experience, clarity, and flow, not just aesthetics. Most attorneys don't know what metrics to define a high-converting site or how users actually behave once they land. Without a conversion strategy, you're just guessing. You may be spending thousands on SEO or paid ads, only to drive traffic to a dead end. The average site visitor decides to stay or leave within 3 to 5 seconds. If they're confused in any way, if they're overwhelmed, or they don't see what they need right away, they're going to bounce, and they rarely come back. Conversion-focused websites include clear messaging above the fold. Tell them what you do, who you help, and why you're different, and do that at the top of your website. They also include trust signals, client testimonials, logos, star ratings, case wins. You want to make it easy for someone to trust you. Also, primary CTA buttons. Don't bury your book a consultation button. Just make it obvious and use action words. Conversion-focused websites also include proper mobile optimization. Over half of your traffic is mobile these days. And if your site isn't smooth and fast on phones, you're toast. They also include real-time engagement tools, like chat or voice AI. They do this so visitors don't have to fill out a form and just wait for you to get back to them. Let's take a quick look of an example of what an optimized homepage looks like. This is a typical website layout for a homepage. You got your logo, you have your menu, call to action, and the header at the very top. We actually like using sticky menus because, as you can see, when you scroll down, that call to action stays up there. This is your hero section. It's above the fold, everything somebody sees when they actually land on the page. And you really want to start off by listing the real results that your services bring. Then you can give a little more context on specifics on how you're going to get those results. For example, what exactly is the offer? And then another call to action right here. Some people like using full screen images. That's totally fine. If you have that type of format, or if you want to put a solo image over to the right or to the left, just make sure that these are not stock photos, because people pick those out right away. They're just too generic. If you have a picture of your team or even you to put on this section, that's actually going to help build that connection right from the start. Then you can list 3 positive outcomes right below that. And the main thing is to remember that you really want to start diving in as quickly as possible into the pain points. Name the biggest pain point your services are going to solve. You could use a shocking stat or ask a pointed question about the problem. And then jump in to how your services are going to fix that for them. Introduce your services as the ultimate solution to it. And then why this service? What are they going to get out of this? What are the 3, maybe 4 benefits they're going to get out of this? Touch on those points. And then you want to give them an idea of what this whole process looks like. Everyone has a little bit of a different intake process. For most, you want to include something like schedule consultation, start the intake process, and then get your documents or results, whatever your type of work you're doing for them. Then you can jump right into a testimonial. If you can get a video testimonial, that's great. You can pull out a couple of quotes, put them over to the left of it. These go a long way. If you can't do that's totally fine. Other testimonials, more traditional ones, can go down here, or even pull in a carousel type testimonial display from your Google profile or Facebook or all the reviews online. Then you should jump into what they're going to get out of this. Go a little deeper, list some more features here. A lot of this actually is related to SEO as well. You also want to provide a frequently asked questions section, some common objections, and just phrase these as questions and answer them. This also helps with SEO, but some people have specific questions, and if you can answer them right up front, you're going to build that connection right away. And then below that, towards the very bottom of the page, just above the footer, you want another call to action. Make sure they see it. If they scrolled this far, you really want to push them at this point to getting on the phone with you. The footer, you can put some basic information about you or your firm. Your contact information should always go down here on every single page, and then a map. It's preferred for SEO purposes to embed a Google map on here, because this is the same map. It comes from your Google business profile, so all this information should line up correctly, and that's important, like I said, for SEO. You'll notice one other thing on this homepage that a lot of websites don't have, and that's our chat widget. So we have an AI chat assistant. It doesn't matter, you don't have to use AI for this. I would just be cautious. If you're going to put some kind of chat on here, only have it visible if somebody's there to manage it and answer almost instantly. That's the beauty of the AI assistant. It can answer questions right away. It can engage with these people. It can qualify them by asking questions that you set up for it to ask. And then it can actually book directly on your calendar, saving you a ton of time. So this is a pretty standard layout for our homepage, but these are the things that every homepage should have on it at a minimum. Even with traffic, most firms lose leads because no one responds fast enough, or even at all. Leads that don't get an answer within 5 minutes, they just go cold. If you're running ads, you paid for that click. You've earned their interest. But if no one engages with them immediately, they're just gone. And it's not just after hours calls. Even during business hours, if your receptionist is busy or misses a call, that opportunity could be lost forever. Engaged Digital's AI assistant solves this. It responds instantly across web chat, SMS, and even voice. It qualifies leads by asking the right questions. And it books appointments directly on your calendar. And it does all this 24/7, even while you sleep. This isn't just a chatbot. It's a branded assistant that talks like your firm, speaks your tone, and knows how to turn interest into intent. Just imagine someone visiting your site at 10 p.m. They're greeted by an AI assistant that sounds like your personal assistant, answers their question, confirms they're a good fit, and books them for tomorrow morning. That's not science fiction. That's what's happening now. And if you're not seizing this opportunity, you're going to be missing out and falling behind. Attorneys running ads often send traffic to their homepage, which is rarely optimized for conversion. You're lighting money on fire by doing this. Ad clicks aren't cheap. And sending someone to a generic homepage is like handing them a brochure and just walking away. They clicked because of a specific pain point like guardianship or Medicaid planning. And if the landing page doesn't address that exact issue, they're not going to stick around. Our philosophy is to build custom funnel pages for ads. They include a clear value prop, and it's tied to the ad. They also include targeted messaging for estate planning, elder law, family law, whatever kind of law practice you run. And they include an AI assistant embedded to engage instantly and ask any questions, along with booking appointments. In addition to that, they include simple mobile-first layout that really drives action. And we track it all, from first click to book consultation. You get data that shows what's working and what's not, so your ad dollars go much further. If your website looks great, but it isn't selling for you, let's fix that. Go ahead and book a free strategy call with Engage Digital. We'll take a look at what's broken, show you how to turn your website into a lead converting machine. I've included a link in the description to book your strategy session. And I invite you to take a look at the other videos on our YouTube channel to learn more about what we do and how we can help you. I'll see you in the next video.